The Greater Accra Regional Minister, Henry Korte, upon assumption of office, set out to make Accra work again. As part of his Make Greater Accra Work Again campaign, the minister has embarked on a number of engagements with various stakeholders, as well as several activities, including cleanup exercises and decongestion exercises. On this particular edition of the Citi Newsroom, we're joining the regional minister, who together with the Korle Municipal Assembly, the Ablekuma Central Assembly, as well as the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, have embarked on a decongestion exercise and a cleanup exercise. Now, though these assemblies are spearheading these two exercises under the auspices of the Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council, the men on the ground are made up of the military, the prison service, the Ghana Fire Service, as well as officials of the National Disaster Management Organization. And so join us on this edition of the Citi Newsroom as we bring you the various angles to this developing story. We'll speak to the agencies involved, the minister spearheading this campaign, as well as the affected squatters and scrap dealers. This area between the Graphic Communications Group and Beyeman, where the railway line runs, is known as the railway squatters. Now you can see behind me a bulldozer busily pulling down structures belonging to thousands of squatters who reside here, obviously distraught, obviously frustrated. We have some of them joining us to share their thoughts, their feelings, to express their frustrations with us. Hello and welcome to the Citi Newsroom.
Thank you. First of all, my name is Gabriel Ekwaji, and I'm speaking on behalf of my colleagues here. And our problem here, and we don't understand because they didn't inform us that we should remove. They are saying that those people around the roadside, they should remove their signboard and their billboard. They didn't say that through inside the community, and they destroyed our property, our houses. Some of us, we have gone to work, and we are informed that they are destroying our property. So we have to come back home so that to arrange our properties and find another place. And right now, the government have to find a place for us so that we'll go and stay there. And when nobody go there, they have the right to.
You say find a place for you, or on what premise? How should the government find a place for you?
Yes, a government can find a place like maybe Medina or even somewhere Amasamai, a land, a piece of land, so that everybody will go there and find a place to stay. When nobody goes there, they have the right to demolish our property. And now they say affordable houses. We the youth, the work that we are doing, our salary is very small. We don't have, even it does not reach even 30 Ghana cities. And we are suffering. Now, affordable houses that the government have built, nobody is staying there. And we are here suffering. We are not bad boys. We are not a Kubola people.
It has happened. So I have nothing to do about it. You see, what they have done, maybe they did inform, but I didn't hear. I do live around, but I didn't hear that maybe this would happen. So it has already happened, so I can't put a stop to it. Even you trying to put a stop to it, you can be beaten. And you beating it, you can see what will happen.
So going forward, what will you do?
Oh, me, I have nothing to do. Because if I come back from work and see that my clothes or my building is demolished, I can't do anything about it. But I heard one colleague saying that living in affordable house, you see me working. Like what I'm working is what I can get to build a house I live in. But he's saying that living in an affordable house, can you take a junkie man to go and live in an affordable house? You can never take a junkie man. So if you even give that junkie man affordable house to live in, he's going to waste it because one bread.
So the demolition exercise is stretching all the way from the railway line back onto the main road, close to the overpass, just around Graphic Communications. Now more affected persons are wailing, scrambling to salvage what they can or whatever is left of their property. There's another gentleman here. Let's find out from him how he has been affected. Ajayama Wakwaba. Muten is saying, Namuhun is saying.
So the Yatian and say, and when you mean on one answer here, Sabia, MP, and I say, on Robert Crack one, but your family, a yacht Nimu. Yes. But you want to say pay a machine. AC bubu quarters one a quan who no more the other. Be anyway to wash it. You can be in the crown and cabana then. I'm why more. Say be a nase, none one quan or Mocano or UTV. None a pay a neighbor. Sabi about chance room. The Samupi. Baby abano any Mr. Fono dia kokodunu. Amunko sira and kaka. No mumwayan, no munchaso. No more, no my time will be. I'm not sure. You bet you may do say you manage to free her. Everybody, sir.
Let's speak to the Greater Accra Regional Minister, Henry Korte, the man spearheading this particular campaign to make the Greater Accra region work again. Help us understand the mission objective for this particular exercise.
Now, today we are here as part of the decongestion exercise, combined with sanitation or cleaning the place. So it's decongestion and cleanup. If you Google, you notice that on the issue of e-waste, this area has been declared as the worst, in fact, number one in Africa. We need to place Ghana on the international map looking good when it comes to e-waste. And so this place is being decongested today. And the good news is that alternative arrangements are already in place for them. There is a recycle plant just around the back of Demolition, which is completed. So we are saying that if you're dealing in spare parts, there's a recycling plant. Go closer to it. When you get your stuff, give it to them. There's a second phase of the recycling plant coming up at Atomic area. That is on its way. So that's what we are doing today, just to make sure that indeed we revive the lost confidence in people, businesses in Accra, and then bring back the discipline that is being lost.
What happens to this land after it is cleared?
Well, there are plans for it. In fact, by next week, we will erect a fence wall here all the way high, and then Parks and Gardens and Co. will come in there and begin to turn the place into greenery. So by 6 months' time, when we remove it, you see how the place will look like.
As humans, we sometimes tend to be recalcitrant. What happens to people or persons who would want to return back to this space?
Security agencies will be here for a period. And well, if you choose to come here, they'll have a conversation with you.
So the exercise is a twin exercise, the decongestion or demolition, as well as a cleanup exercise. Now the cleanup exercise is being spearheaded by Zoom Lion Ghana Limited. Let's hear from them.
The idea is not to demolish, but it is to decongest the place, to make the place free for everybody to have its work done. And we have so many people settling around places that they don't have to settle, and they are creating the waste. So if we want to make Accra work, if we want to make Accra clean, we have to make sure that we decongest the place. The place becomes free.
At the Graphic Road next to the Odor River is a major hub for scrap dealers in Accra. Fortunately or unfortunately, this is one of the areas earmarked for demolition or for eviction by the Taskforce. We're here and there have been some concerns by the affected scrap dealers. We have chairman of the Scrap Dealers Association here joining us to help us understand their plight as it is. Hello and welcome to the Citi Newsroom.
Oh, I'm fine. It does.
Yo, Epacho, ye bomo kokobi, ye mama announcement bi, say about be you mafiane.
O mama announcement about 2 weeks ni. Into my announcement no. Na mpanifo no bi etrance. E na ekose ekwa committee regional minister eti de ekoso. Nti ekoye no enkoto no. Friday we kwasa akoye no say our meetings. No ni ho. Nti esa ba meeting. Say na ebe twen ekopim da ebe hu no. No say by Monday or Tuesday e be about office. Nti na ka etwen I want to say nura na ene no. Or office na ekoko hia no. Na ontimi enkache da o maba. Ana baby a ebe yi ani mari akọ. Also upobo bia say onye bibi ma no. But o man kire say mu yi me na mo konko a. Nti eno nti anapa we wo ha na. Enti say so ye fo abae ebe scatter ene ma nyina. The regional minister Baha Bakaja say Omama Bibia, on can correct. The regional minister Baga, on Bachre Bibia, Omayeno, ne Obianco say Bibia Omay, Hano May Enco. A Kobuma Bibia, a Cabocco. Got to say Moonfield had 2 weeks, Moonfield. Oh, Munko Trans a bit Marco. But me to say Baha Bakaja say Oma located Biama, or Mamma Bia, or Saka Sabu, we interview say Microphone or Mamma Bibi.
Let's now speak to Colonel Kwakudankwa Hagan, who has the security team on this particular assignment to pick up generally, first of all, his observations of the exercise so far.
So far, so good. But there's still something to be cleared. You could see our back, about 200 meters. Some scrap and a heap of debris that you have to clear. You are waiting for an excavator or backhoe. When you clear, I will say that you have achieved about 90% success.
Were there any challenges, any difficulties at all carrying out this exercise today?
Oh, so far, we anticipated some challenges, but nothing happened. Maybe we anticipated so much. So we brought armed personnel. And that warded off any possible challenge. So far, so good. And everything is going on well. This place is not for me alone, for you and I. Maintaining environmental sanitation is good for your health and my health. So all of us should join to make sure that we maintain a serene environment. And then we should be law-abiding. We shouldn't take law into our hands. We should respect law and then live in conformity with our environment.